Well, hello there everybody. My name is Fabian, and what I want to bring to you today is my awesome little feather rig. And what that's going to do, I show you just in a moment. But first things first, we will go through the basic setup so everything just works fine. Well, this what you see here is actually what you get when you download my feather rig. Just to explain, this is a normal C4D scene with my feather rig, and these are the two parts of my Python script to help you with my rig actually. But for these to work, they have to be in a certain location, which is in your main install directory. So program files, maxons, R13, and then library and scripts. As you can see, I have quite a lot of scripts in here, and also the makefeather and makefeather.py. Yeah, and when you place it in there and after that start cinema, you can find my script under window, customization, customize commands, make feather, and what I recommend is just drag and drop it into your user interface so it's fast and easy to get. And so now it's time to just load my feather rig. Excuse me. And I have it right there. And there you have it. This is my feather rig. So, just for the understanding for you, this isn't a plugin or anything, although there's now a script icon or something. This is a normal C4D scene, so every R13 version should be able to just load this absolutely fine. I guess R12 and maybe 11.5 also should work fine with this. I couldn't test it though because I don't have these two versions. And I guess my script only will work at R13, so yeah, be careful. I only tested in R13. So yeah, what you see here is a feather and a lot of quite colorful controls, which are all directly controlling a feather object in Cinema 4D. Some of you may know there is a feather object in Cinema, which in my opinion is quite clunky to use and not easy to set up. But yeah, help us here. You can now control all the important stuff with these controllers. So for example, if you select this one and just drag in the editor, you can easily place the vein over over the shaft. You can also see there are all the controls. You can select it right here or easily select it right here. So I hope I made everything of them easy to understand. So what you see is what you get, and you can actually fast and easily render this. And if my PC don't die, so it will eventually show what's going on here. Okay. So I also not only built some controls right here or controls in the main HUD to control this. I also added some controls for render and beauty settings, like I call them. With these you can fast and easy control some beauty settings or hide the controllers if they are in your way or you can't see them, or even turn off them to X-ray so they're not just so bright or getting in the way somewhere. Yeah. What you have to remember is all of these controllers are controlled by the move tool. Nothing is with rotating or scaling or something. You can all just select and move around. And I also blocked the rotation and the scale so you don't accidentally do something. Well, the only thing that can be rotated and scaled is the main object. This is for the purpose of scaling everything down or up, and of course rotating the whole feather rig. So, and on the main controls you also have some fast color settings. So so we can see something. I will change this to some bright colorful stuff, and when you render you will hopefully, when my PC don't dies, see I guess it is dying. Oh yeah, PC is not the newest one, so yeah, there you can see these settings. The blue one actually is quite faint because the shaft mainly is translucent. You can later change the colors and every settings directly. I will show you in a bit. So don't think that these are the only ones or the only settings for this one. So let's change it to something better. And here are some sliders to control the main quality. I will turn on wireframe right here so you can see what is happening right here. So you can control the polys and the resolution of all the shaft and everything. And you can also fast and easy change the hair segments. If you look right here, you can see these are two segments, just a bit of resolution there, and as you turn this up, this is becoming a nice and even curve. I guess 13 is quite okay. Length variation is, you can see it quite easily, giving that extra little fuzzy look. And with the gap occurrence, you can fast add some gaps and change how far they are. Yeah, this looks nice. So turn wireframe off again, and as you can see there are some more controls to change the direction, or even just change the direction from the beginning or at the end. So the variation you can do here is quite high, so I hope it's enough for everyone. This little feather here is actually for the thickness of the shaft. You can move this around right here, or I guess I have to select it here. Turn the thickness up. Also, you can see when you turn the thickness up, all the hairs and everything is changing with everything. So put it there again. And so what I can show you now is the thing my script is actually doing, because I found when I want to build feathers, I want to build a lot, and I can't have this rig in a scene and like 200 times. This is just a waste of memory and absolutely not what I was getting to. So when you press this button, it will actually make a copy, an exact copy of the feather you just built, and place it in your Objects tab with the most easy solution to set it up in C4D. So mainly just sweep NURBS for the shaft and the vane and control spline, of course. And this way you can fast and easy build a ton of feathers without having to mess around with anything else. There's actually a second function to this little script, and that is when you hit Shift and the script, you can see that there are now some materials built, and these materials are applied to the new feather. So you have now control over the direct materials of the just built feather, and every feather you build after that will also get this material. So when you move along, and let's do something here, maybe red. You can see after my PC died the second time, can only be hours. Well, I have to say I have a dual core with 2 gigabytes of RAM, so I guess whatever you're having, you're better to go with this. This isn't actually too heavy to render or anything. It's just my PC sucking. And yeah, as you can see, the first 3 feathers still have the old material from the Easy Feather Rig, and the last 2 build feathers with the shift click have their own material and can be controlled directly over the material view. You can, of course, just go on shift clicking, then every feather will get its own material. So if you want to, you can have 200 feathers with 200 materials, but I found it easier to control maybe 4 or 5 feathers at a time and then add a new material. And yeah, I guess that explains about everything about my featheric. I just delete those. And I guess that's about it. Uh, Hope you like it, hope you download it, check it out. I want to hear some comments and I absolutely want to see some birds. So go ahead and build your own. Bye everybody.